Hi, welcome back to Kimber Kiwi Art. This is Kim, and this video is for the Art Addicts Alliance collaboration video. This month we are doing Endangered Animals, and I chose to do the Black Rhino. So before we go into the video, I am going to tell you about who is on our current members list. So we have JazCapri, Weblight Dreams, Jenna Gets Creative, Pan-Dimensional Space Zombie, All Funnies and Games, Aurora's Art World, The Lori Files, Kolornix, Jen's Wild About Art, and Auroria's Art. And our featured guest artist for February is Stevie Biffen. All of their page links will be listed in the description box below, as well as the public Facebook page for Art Addicts Alliance. I chose to film my piece on the Black Rhino because a lot of times people pick the most popular animals. When you think about endangered animals, the tiger, or, let's pick a cute panda bear. I thought, maybe I'll go with something different, something that people don't really think about right off the bat. So I went with the Black Rhino, and the Black Rhino is one of two rhino species found in Africa. And it's funny because it's called the Black Rhino, but their skin is more of a gray color. There's a lot of theories as to why it's called the Black Rhino, but we're not going to really get into that right now. Now, it says black rhinos are really shy and secretive. And they're more aggressive than the white rhinos, and they could be more difficult to track and spot. And the number of black rhinos has really declined over recent years. They were saying that in 1970, there was as many as 65,000 black rhinos in the wild. And today, the more recent numbers counts them to be less than 5,000. So it's one of those species that are on a decline, and there are some conservation efforts in place right now that are trying to help beef up those numbers. So hopefully we could get there. And there's a lot of information out there on the black rhino and, the white rhino and rhinos in general. So I'm not going to go over all of that. If you are interested, you can always go online and give it a Goog, check it out. So with this art piece, I am using acrylic inks that I used a little palette pan and a paintbrush, a little pipette, and I'm using Bombay inks and the other brand is Rowney. It's a big inkwell bottle with a little what do you call them? Dropper tops where you could suck the ink into it and put it into your palette. And then just plain mixed media paper that I have basically kind of covered the edges with a low tack artist tape. And with the art piece, I'm blocking out the background. So I'm just using the black acrylic ink and going around the sketch of my rhino. And that is going to save me a lot of time because I am working on so many different projects right now. And so, a lot of times when I'm in a hurry, I still want to do the work and everything, but there are times where I have to kind of just kind of rush through things. And I hate to do that, but sometimes I just don't have the time for all of the projects that I take on. So I take little shortcuts. Sometimes I will paint out the backgrounds, or I will block them out. And in this case, I am using the black acrylic ink to kind of black out the background. And the other reason too is that when I go in to paint the rhino with the other acrylic inks, I really want those colors to pop. This piece is a little bit different from my other pieces in the sense that I am not lining any of the animal. I am just basically going in directly with inks over my sketch. So, I really wanted the colors to pop. So, blacking out the background kind of helps with that. And it's kind of satisfying to watch all the black paint go on, and you could kind of see, the animal taking its shape. And then later on, when the art is dry, you could peel off the low tack artist tape, and it gives lots of really clean edges around your artwork. So I really enjoy, that's one of my favorite steps before completing an art piece, is to be able to peel that tape back and just kind of see how nice and clean the art piece looks. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, and I will let you just go ahead and watch the rest of the video. And if you have any comments, don't forget to look up my contact information in the description box below. All my materials I use, my camera setup, and all the other places you could find me on social media. And we will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.